some The Hunter Call of the Wild. Because it's been a while since we played the old Medved Tiger, and that's our traditional off-hours map to play. Plus, I did also make a promise that if the pigs showed me their wisdom, then I promised not to shoot them, and I did indeed. Although it didn't happen while I was live, it has since shown up that yes, I've acquired the achievement, the Wisdom of Swine. That was yesterday's midday stream of Heaven's Vault. So I made a pact not to shoot any pigs. I don't think there are any pigs in Medved, are there? I have to go and look it up now. Hang on a sec. It's probably good for me to get the old. Wait, while my brain catches up. It's good for me to get the wiki open anyway. Because it'll help me figure out which weapons I need to have now that we're switching maps. Oh, there are pigs in Medved. Oh. That's fine. It's probably fine, right? We'll just remember not to shoot any pigs. I don't think I can be trusted to remember something like that. We'll play a different map. I gotta load it up first, though. Where are you? Oh, you're on the T. I have too many games in my Steam library. Oh, apparently there's a free Easter theme cosmetic. For Easter. Get the Easter cosmetic pack before it disappears. Unfortunately, it does keep disappearing for me as the game tries to load itself up. It keeps tabbing itself in even after I've tabbed out. I need a full Apex account. I see. Right, well, that's not going to happen. Alright, well, here we have The Hunter Call of the Wild. I'm going to update my stream title, so bear with me while I do that. A sensible streamer, of course, would have done all of these things while they were on the little transition screeny. But no, I did not do such things. I need a go live notification. There we go. Hopefully that should be all updated for you now. So let's have a look. Don't show this again. Close. Let's have a look at what reserve. I could take you all to Lake. I don't think I've ever shown you me on Leighton. Because I've done all the missions and stuff there. Medved Tiger. Let's avoid Medved because it has the pigs. I know it's heresy for us not to play on one of these two maps. Let's go to Vurhonga. Vurhonga's interesting. Let's load up Vurhonga and see what's there, because it's been so long since I last played that I really have no memory. Vurhonga Savannah. And this is going to be a little bit slow while I've got Firefox and stuff open. Just for long enough for me to get over here, open up this, access cache, and figure out what weapons we have on us. And I'm probably not going to do like missions and stuff, I'll just kind of hang around doing weird things. What else we got? We have a Eurasian Widgeon as a class 1 animal, which is a duck, I guess, and a hare. Class 1. We've got class 2 of a dog, Class 3 of a little deer. Oh no, we've got warthogs. I can't play here. We've got warthogs. Hang on. What about Tearoa? Tearoa can't have any pigs, right? Surely. It's got bloody feral pigs. Everywhere I've ever played has pigs, apart from Leighton. I'm not very good at this, chat. I don't know if you've noticed. Shall I skip across to somewhere else? That will stay here. I'll just have to remember to not shoot any pigs. Alright, so we have classes 1 through 4. Nothing at class 5. Then we have a 6, an 8, and a 9. So, we probably want a 6 to 9 rifle, right? That's a thing, isn't it? Let's take off all of our guns. Uh-oh, I want to actually do load up 3. Load anyway. Alright. Well, so first things first, I need my binoculars. They are not negotiable. Which ones are rangefinders? Yes, these ones. Okay, binoculars non-negotiable. Next up, I'm actually gonna just open the weapons page of the wiki because it's got a nice little summary. You can sort by weapon class. Alright, there's no 6 to 9, there's a 7 to 9, or a 4 to 9. There's the Malma 7mm Magnum. Is that different from the 7mm Regent Magnum? And do I own it? It's part of the Hunter Power Pack DLC. I don't think I own that. Let's have a look. No, I don't think I own that. That's a shame. Alright, well, we'll get out the old 7mm Regent. Because I don't fancy trying to take down lines at close range with the king. It's in storage. 7mm Regent Magnum. Fantastic. Right. That'll do the class 4, 6, 8, and 9s. I then need something for the classes 1, 2, and 3. I wonder if I'd actually have enough room for a 4 to 8 and a... we'll think about it. We'll think about it. You know I like the Vasquez. Class 3s are such an interesting class, because almost nothing starts at class 3. The only things that start at class 3 are the Solikin MN1890 and the Hudzik Cat Block. Now, I can't remember what the downside to this was. How do I rename this? Rename, there we go. Vurhonga General. I'm going to drop a save for now. Solikin does classes 3 to 7, which would leave us up to carry something else for our class 8 and 9s if I wanted to. Not sure there is anything else I want to be honest. I'm always so indecisive when it comes to making my loadout. I feel like we've used the 7mm quite a lot, though. What else do we have? We have the Rangemaster 338. The .300 Canning Magnum. Or the Tsurugi LRR. I don't think I have a Tsurugi LRR. That's in the Hunter Power Pack as well. Okay. Sure, okay, let's go with a slightly different loadout to normal. Take the Rangemaster, we'll take the Solikin. And then we need the Vasquez to complete that. We've got loads of room. I've got enough room here probably for a shotgun, although I haven't grabbed all my lures and stuff yet. So I need the 338 ammo. 338 magpie. This is for the Vasquez. What the hell ammo does the Solican take? .62 soft points. There, those. Okay. Fine, sure. And then I need a sight for all of them. The wiki's not going to tell me what things are compatible with. That's annoying. I have to go look it up. Like a scrub. Which in turn means I need to figure out how to navigate this. Solican. Compatible items. You're not compatible with the Hyperion. Actually, if I just check this, compatible items. The Range Master is compatible with this, and the Vasquez is compatible with this. So I only need one sight. Fantastic. Always lovely when you only need one sight. Hyperion. And then callers. Right, what animals have we got? Gemsbok, so we'll have an antler rattler. These don't get the Eurasian dudgeon, so we don't need that. Lesser kudu we want. They're here. None of those. Do you do springbok? No, you only do gemsbok. Okay. Not you. Not you. That's for moose. That'll get lions. That'll get the side stripe jackal. This'll get raccoons. We don't need red deer, sea deer, roe deer, geese. This will get warthogs, but we're not going for warthogs, so I won't bring it. These are for various turkeys, and then those are those. Okay, right. How much space do we have? Do we have enough space for a shotgun? No, we're blooming close though, aren't we? Infuriating. Are all the shotguns weight 4? No. The sheriff is weight 3.5, which I actually still can't fit. Just about. Is it worth taking off my day binoculars? They won't be day for a while, but I don't like not having them. So I'm going to say no, it's not worth it. Okay, as an alternative, no, this is way heavier than the shotgun. Ah! Do I have any? Are there any other shotguns that are lighter? There are shotguns that are heavier. Oh, this is nice. No, there are no shotguns that are lighter. God damn you, loadout. Okay, maybe I'll take the recurve bow then. I'm a really terrible shot with it, but we'll have it at least. Okay, there we go. There's our setup ready. Now we've got to put all these on buttons. So the boat actually goes on 4, which means I suppose that's on 3, that's on 5. Ammo 338, air rifle pellets, Solikin. We'll take all comers arrows on this, although they're less take all comers here than they are with the normal bow. Sights, Hyperion on everything, apart from the Hoi, which doesn't take anything. Lures, Antler Rattle on 6, Jackrabbit on 7, Distressful on 9, which leaves this on 8, and we have an open spot which we might use for pigs if we are not explicitly avoiding pigs. And binoculars. Okay, everything is now set up. Right, we only have one mission, so it should be fairly easy to avoid doing that mission, right? What way is the wind blowing? The wind's blowing south, so we ideally want to start somewhere and travel kind of northish. It's night time, so animals won't be at their drinking spots. That should be fine. Perhaps I'll just set a waypoint to there. And they're ready to set out across the savannah. Have a look around for anyone who's there. Oh, I need to I need to close down Firefox because it's going to choke my stream. Firefox, goodbye, you were very useful to us. Steam, down you go. OBS get minimized. Wonderful. I was not expecting to be in Vurhonga today. When I fired up the Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog, the last place I expected to end up was Africa, but that's how streaming goes sometimes. Is anyone out there? Now we can see far beyond render distance like this. I think someone is out there, you know. I think that's an animal. Don't want to go too close to the mission site. That's definitely someone moving. He's just kind of far enough away. That I can't get a good look at him. It might be a duck, I guess. I can hear ducks out there. Unhelpfully.
You've got the hunter sense. Follow those tracks.
I've got the hunter sense, have I? I suppose that's good news, considering what game it is. I've already lost where that duck was. Not the duck, the animal I saw, which, to be fair, might have been a duck. Okay. Seeing as I've lost him, I feel like it would be foolish to continue going this way too far. We'll just get to this little mini ridge here. See if I can pick him up again. If not, we'll go back to heading north. Oh, hello. What's that? That's a springbok. What's the range on this? Is that the right gun? Hang on. Yeah, what's the range on this? 300 meters at max soon. Which is about where you are. You are moving away quite quickly. This kind of range, I need to wait for you to be at a dead stop before I try taking a shot. Because any sort of movement, I will not. Okay. Nope. I have absolutely no idea if I hit that. No idea at all if I hit him there. You know how I said let's not get too close to the mission site? Well, I'm too close to the mission site. So the blessing and the curse of Vurhonga is you've got massive open sight lines, which is almost always a good thing, but it does sometimes mean that you sort of go and chase something that is 8,000 miles away, and you've got no reliable chance to take it down. Although, I did take him down! So, shows what I know. What's that? That's a track. Not the track of the individual I'm looking for. Apparently there were rabbits in the grass between me and it. Look, there's one. 1,000 miles away. Very difficult, if not impossible, to shoot. Somewhere between 160 and 200 meters away. That's quite a big difference. How far does this go? 100 meters is the max zeroing on that. Not gonna happen. But we have at least found some tracks. I guess this is where the rabbits were chilling. We've got quite a way to go before we even get to where we shot that thing. Ah. Well, apparently I do have the hunter sense. You know, I wouldn't have believed it when he told me. But I have killed an animal. Oh, look, and there's its tracks. No, wait, that's the rabbit, because I spotted the rabbit. Never mind. Now we just have to hope that it's not wandered into our mission area, otherwise we'll end up doing mission bits. Or maybe I shouldn't wander to the actual outpost then, so we don't have too much unlocked. Although, it might be nice to have somewhere to one that isn't here. Although, in the middle here is kind of okay. But it will be a problem when we come back, if everywhere around me is loaded up to the nines with hunting pressure. Anyone out there? Don't think so. Anyone behind me? Snuck up behind me while I want looking? Also no. Okay. Okay, somewhere around here, there should be a big old blood splat. Because I'm not used to this place, I have no idea when the best hunting times are here. I'm assuming it's not going to be like the heat of the day. Because the heat of the day in Africa is quite high on the heat part. I'm guessing 11 o'clock might be a bit late. Alright, here we have a nice load of blood. No organs hit, apparently. It's quite a lot of blood for no organs hit, I would have thought. Is that a blood splat? Did he come this way? No, that's a footprint. They just have funny shaped footprints. He has, of course, wandered off straight towards the mission site. Of course he has. This is the one place I told you not to go. Okay, this is the way with blood. On the plus side, though, it should be relatively difficult for anything to sneak up on me. God, I need to take a drink, actually. Ah, alright. So, bleed rate, very low. We might be following this guy for a while. Did I see something move over there? Maybe not. Not that it would really matter if I did, seeing as we've got something to be getting on with. He's going right through this area, that's so annoying. What is the actual mission? I've got to travel there and probably find some traps. So long as we avoid them, hopefully we should be alright and not make too much progress. I don't know if it's possible for me to, like, reset this place if I want to actually start streaming it properly. Like, completioning it. Okay, we're below 75%. That's not terrible in this distance. We've had worse. So I'm not disappointed with the Solikin's ability to take down an animal at extreme range. Bearing in mind this was a no-organ shot as well. Most of those don't kill anything. You know how I said nothing's going to sneak up on me? Well, there could be a lion in this, 3 feet away, and I'd never know until it ate me. So... see if we can keep skirting around the edge. Keep on the lookout. So now that we're in a bit more foliage, this might be where things are hanging out, you never know. Wow, the droppings are now already very old, apparently. It's taken us that long to cover the distance to where we shot it. I like the sounds of the foliage here. It's a lot less obnoxious than the you get in Leighton and Hirschfelden. This is a much more kind of restrained whip of vegetation. We're under half. We're doing alright. We're doing alright. If I was like a water buffalo or something, this is where I'd sleep. Below 25%. Okie doke. Just realised that this map is chasing? Should I be concerned? It says chasing. Chasing is a concerning word when it's a lion that you hear. Oh, blast! I just about dipped my toe into it. Remove the traps, that's fine. All we need to do is not remove the traps. And we haven't done that bit of mission, it's fine. Alright. Hello. I hear duckies. I don't actually know if I'm hearing ducks that are on the ground or ducks that are like in the sky somewhere. Or even if I'm hearing real ducks. Maybe it's just part of the soundtrack, like how Hirsch has dog barks sometimes. Okay, there's the kill. I've just realised that what I could have done when I had the lion was blow my lion caller. Now, maybe that's a really stupid thing to do. Maybe the last thing you want to be doing when there's a lion around is letting the lion know where you are and pretending to be something tasty. Especially when you are something tasty. Okay, but so far... Well, we haven't been eaten yet. In fact, I don't think we've actually seen a lion yet. Even though we spent... The last time I was here... We spent quite a lot of it hearing lions around. Okay. Not over there. Oh, hello. Are you normally all black? Or are you an unusual colour? No, you're normally all black. Okay. That's fine. Where did we hit you? Oh, we hit you just under everything. Ah! We had just a shade too much bullet drop in that extra... No, we didn't have bullet drop. I was actually under 300 meters. So I was just a really bad shot. Oh well, never mind. I thought I'd done quite well with the shot, to be honest, but apparently not. Okay, where are we heading? Let's head off to camp. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, you know what I didn't do also when I was fixing my kit? I didn't stock up on ammo for any of these guns. How much ammo do I have for these guns? I need more Solican ammo. Everything else is fine. Biddy-doo, is there anyone here? Among the trees. Anyone at all? Yeah, quack. The sounds definitely seem directional, but they're very unlike. Because like on Leighton, when you get ducks, you get like a babble. If it's not a call that's highlighted to you as being like a call, then it tends to be like a generic chatter and babble. Whereas this sounds like single repeated calls from one individual. It would feel mean for that to be part of the ambience and not actually a huntable duck. But if it predated there being huntable ducks, and they just left it in. That's definitely like something that could happen. Okay, no one else is about. I don't know who it is I'm tracking. Apparently I'm tracking a scrub hare currently. Apparently said scrub hare may have heard me. And I heard it. Where is it? Bunny? Little bunny? You about, bunny? No. Most class 1s are pretty difficult to actually get a hold of. With the birds, you have to often spook them and get them into the air. It's really impossible to hit something while flying unless you've got a shotgun. For the rabbits, they're so small, they're so difficult to see. Actually, I say that. Like, sometimes, on Leighton, the rabbits there are dead easy to see. But, on Hirsch, the rabbits are usually hidden inside the underbrush. To the point where there's no real chance of seeing them. Didn't really need to walk in that. It may be the same here. Because in Leighton, basically the way you find rabbits most of the time is you spot them when they're outside of like the render distance for the grass, which maybe is cheesing it, I guess, a little bit. But the flip side is often, although you can like see them physically with your binoculars, you generally can't spot them at that kind of distance. Binocs won't give you the prompt to spot. Which I think is kind of wrong. Like, if I can see an animal, I feel like I should be able to spot it. And sometimes the binoculars let you spot things that are not even in your sight line. So the fact that a rabbit's just kind of sitting there that you can super obviously see, and you can't spot it, feels unjust. Well, we found this feed zone. We don't have many need zones here at all, so it's good that we pinged one off. I've seen no sign of that duck, if it is indeed a real duck. As opposed to a fake duck. Hello? Did I see someone over there, just out of the corner of my eye? Something that looked different. Maybe not. It was like over here-ish. I was sort of looking over here, and it showed up slightly differently, as animals sometimes do. It's the all-night vision of the box, but maybe not. Maybe it's gone. One of the oh no, hello. Oh my god, it's a lion. Oh my god, I've not seen one before. Let's go past this tree, that's really annoying of him. Gotta wait for you to stop. So I got a good shot. Apparently you're a very hard lion. Oh my god, we got him! We got him fairly quickly. Which might mean a good kill. I don't know what a level 7 lion is, but I'd be willing to bet that it's gold. If not, it's going to be a blooming good silver. This grass is a lot deeper than I was expecting it to be. Okay. Hello there. Line. Walk. That's a good blood splat. Vital organ hit just now. Amazing. Our first lion. What hey. There he is. There's the body. Wow. Exciting times. Exciting times. And to think I only came here... Bleed rate high as well. Damn, the range master be packing quite a punch. Alright, we are going to have to go nearly due west to get to the outpost, but that's fine. Instantly, I've never seen an animal go this far with a high bleed rate, so that's pretty terrifying. Confirmed trophy. 1 gold lion. Our very first. Fur type tan. Whew! Nice. Where did we get him? Straight through the lungs, which is where I was hoping for. God, there was a bit of bullet lag, actually, because I thought I was aiming, like, here. And we also somehow managed to get the liver. Somehow. I'm going to taxidermize that. That's our first ever lion. I am very pleased. Maybe the bow was not the best idea, simply because when are we ever going to get close enough to something to use it? Ditto the shotgun, kind of. But, like, at least with the shotgun, there are things that we physically can't sort of get at range, i.e. birds. Although, I don't know if these birds you have to hit them while they're flying or not. Ducks, usually you're allowed to shoot them while they're on the ground or on the water, usually. And by that I mean the one duck that I've ever hunted that has been the case for. Oh. How far away is that? That's 800 meters. That's out of render distance. Okay. Well, I'm stoked. This has already been so worth it. I'm so glad I fired this up. Also, don't actually hunt lions IRL. That's really terrible. Honestly, like, given the dev's stated reasons for not allowing like rhinos or elephants and stuff into the game, it seems quite hypocritical that they've also let lions in to be hunted. Like, absolutely do not do this in real life. I know no one who's watching me is going to go and hunt lions in real life, and if they were, me saying don't go hunt lions in real life wouldn't stop them anyway. But, like, yeah. I thought I should make it known that it's, like, I'm having fun, but I'm doing something that is a bad thing. I suppose to some extent, you know, I murder people in Hitman. And that's definitely worse than shooting lions. Oh, how are we doing? It's 9:30. That's a perfectly reasonable hour. We should still have a full hour and a half of hunting ahead of us. Can't believe that I came here to try and avoid pigs, and everywhere I've gone there's pigs. I should have just taken the ultimatum, but we got the lion, so I'm going to keep saying this. This is going to be a little bit of my mantra. Chat is what I have instead of therapy. Okay. Right. Where to next? I think from here we just kind of go wherever the wind isn't. You know? There's no major... Well, we could aim for that, I suppose. That wouldn't be a terrible goal to aim towards. We probably won't get there. Oh, the window of that looks very odd. Yeah, like that'll keep us more or less going against the wind. And it's a nice enough destination. If we get there, you know, it's a lookout post. It's good to have those. Maritime outpost. I can buy the ammo that I need. We can have a sleepies here. Well, I'm not gonna, but we could. And the VOD of this is gonna have a thumbnail that I've never used before, because the only time I used the Vurhonga thumbnail before, I split it with the Tearoa one, because I did like a double bill of the two of them. These outposts feel... Ooh. A little bit of a drum beat track. I like that. That's really cool. I really hope that's DMCA free, or I'll be absolutely livid. I used to have music off when I played this game, and now I've got it on but super duper low, so that it doesn't distract too much. Oh, how's the moon look? Oh, it looks terrible because I've got night vision binocs. Whack indeed. I don't know how long the deep grass goes on for. It's sort of indistinguishable from a distance from the regular grass, and then you're just like in it, and you can't see anything. Okay. Dear. Anyone about? Render distance is about. It's very empty. Like, this is the sort of biome that I guess isn't the most, like, productive. Because it's just, like, kind of naff grassland with low nutritional value. So I guess it would sort of make sense if it was a bit empty. But I don't know, that's just conjecture. Hello everyone, hopefully we're back. Internet, I guess, wants to continue to play up, because screw me, I guess. Let's turn the volume up for you so you can actually hear what's going on. That would probably help. Nonetheless, here we are, still in our Vurhonga. Still no one around. We've gone, what, 200 meters on our way? We've seen 2 life forms and shot both of them. Why is it telling me stream offline? You're not stream offline, are you? There we go, the stream is online. Silly little app. That's chatty. I do love chatty. It's indispensable to me. I never know if someone messaged me if I didn't have chatty. If anyone was around here in like the really, really earliest of early days, then you will remember that. That people would send messages and I'd have no idea. So yeah, indispensable, but not always super integral. And it purports to count your viewers as well, but sometimes it's shown me as many as like 13 viewers for a perfectly normal stream when there's like 4 or 5 people watching. At most, normally 1 or 2. And it's like, no, you've definitely got 14 people here. I'm like, thanks for the ego boost, but you're obviously lying. In the bushes there. It looks oddly still. Be an animal. Where is that coming from? Ducks? I think that must be part of just the backing track, right? Because it's not being highlighted as an animal call. And it doesn't come from any like consistent place. We shall move on. But the good of Africa is very pretty. Because there's nothing else here. But this game is, as always, gorgeous. I know I say that every stream. Maybe I will stop if it stops being gorgeous, I guess. If they update it to the point where I can't run it on my old ailing computer with its occasional crashes and dodgy internet connection. And I think like a 20-something graphics card that's sort of ancient history by now. Tall grass, I would appreciate it if you ended so I could see again. That would be really nice. Nope, you're just gonna keep going, are you? Okay, well, this is nice. Turn off me light. Doesn't make it look any better. It's slightly less glaring when it goes right up in your face. Have a look up. Surprisingly few stars, honestly. Considering that there's no artificial light source for, 20 miles all around. I expected more. Oh, is this the edge? It's an edge. There we go. Alright. Let's see what we got. Quacking ducks. Anyone? Nope. That's a bush. Africa remains lifeless. Well, lifeless, of course, would suggest that there's no flora as well. Which isn't true. Oh. The Flora's not desperately happy over there, though. There's the old watering hole that we've been walking past. Oh, look, we've reached the dizzy, sleepy portion of our Call of the Wild stream. You can cross that off your bingo cards. Maybe on my list of emotes that I make for the channel, if and when I ever get more slots. Go for one with me asleep, holding a gun. Oh, there's a really dramatic, interesting looking slope over here. That's not where I'd choose to sleep, but I'd appreciate it if somebody had decided to sleep there. That would be great. Or at least if these blooming ducks materialised. They're definitely not in the sky. No, that's just fuzz. Are we gonna rise? We're gonna rise and kind of level off until we get to that. We're not gonna rise all the way there. Which is good, because you know how I hate going uphill in this game. Oh look, there's ducks. Well, actually, they look like geese. They're far too far away for us to spot them. Still, it's nice to know that they do actually exist. Ah, hello. How far away is that?
Chipene, you call it the gemsbok or South African oryx, is a major target for hunters and poachers. Their horns fetch a
I'm one of
deluxe
those.
price. Despite that threat, they've lost so many natural predators, their population is booming at an unsustainable rate.
I don't think I can get that from here. Oh, that was a remarkable change in how close it predicted that was. Hopefully he's just going to kind of sort of stay there long enough for me to get a bit closer. Oh, but he's on the far side of a hill. Okay, I might have to take my shot from here then. I think I missed. Definitely did miss. But I think he's too far away to actually hear me. Oh, he's definitely gone now. I don't think I hit him. I think that was just a bit too far away. Let's run at least to the end of the long grass. Yeah, he didn't hear my first shot, which is interesting. He was beyond spooking distance. I forget that you can get animals beyond spooking distance because it's so rare on any other map. Plus, I guess because I was firing upwards, like, normally even if you miss an animal, your bullet impact spooks it. Oh well. We gave it a go. That was what I was supposed to use that on, right? Gemsbok. We'll never know because it doesn't list the category on the map view. Just to be super annoying. That's a gemsbok. Do I have a core for gemsbok? Hello? No? Okay, I can't see it from here. Now I can see it from here. There we are. Yes, number 6. Alright, I don't think I've ever successfully used a lure on an animal yet in Africa. So maybe this will be a milestone of its own. Just double check. No, it definitely hasn't been shot. As to where it might be... Oh, this is not good. This little bit of terrain here might be my undoing. Oh my god, you awful game! Just let me go up the hill! There we go. All it took was some lightning calling. It was over here somewhere that call came from. Where have you gone? Blasted thing. Oh, look, there's definitely animals over there. 8,000 miles away. Where is that? There's a gemsbok. Oh, hello. Something's coming. That might be our friend. Oh, I spooked him. Nope, I didn't spook him. Give me the spot. You are a class 8. Oh, I was definitely shooting you with the wrong thing then, wasn't I? Before. Picked up the range master. I don't think this is actually any better. Really, than the 7mm Magnum I was using before. Well, it's got a slightly more satisfying sound, maybe. Oh look, there's a feed zone over here. Although we've got that one, haven't we? Yeah, we've got that one. Alright. Seeing as he gave us a little readout, I guess this is probably our first gemsbok as well. Silver, grey. God, you're a pretty animal. You're a very pretty animal. Gave you a pop, fairly solid hit. Nothing to write home about. Let's... Okay. We saw animals over there. What time is this zone active till? Till 3 AM, so theoretically they're supposed to have left already. So they might not be there anymore. But we'll toddle on over, have a look. What's that? Oh, that's a feeding zone. Hello. And those are blue wildebeest. They're class 6. As well as another gemsbok. What difficulty ratings? You get 2, 3. So probably go on like 5s for diamonds then. Yeah, there's a 4 there. Okay, interesting. Oh, they're fleeing. Oh, there's a lion chasing them. I see. And a jackal! Huh! Is that a stampede? Is that the noise of a stampede? That is the noise of a stampede. Okay. Alright, I need to... hang on. So this is a jackal feed zone. Wait, where was that? There's somewhere ahead of me. Where did they go? There. What the hell's that? That's a wildebeest warning call. Okay. This is a scary noise. Unfortunately, they're moving quite quickly now. There's a blue wildebeest. There's a hare. Hello. Oh my god, hello. Hi. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, I shouldn't have shot that other thing, because that might be too close. Just gonna grab this trophy. It's a bronze. I used the wrong... Does this not do? Plus once? Oh, what a disaster. Okay, well, that was scary. Uh-oh, uh-oh. I don't know where you are. Ah, okay. Well, you can flee all you like. I don't want to shoot any more things here. I don't know how this has even survived, to be honest. It had no right to. Right, then somewhere over here. Around here somewhere. Should be where I shot that one. Which is probably the blue? Maybe? No, it's this. Okay. I wasn't super sure about that shot, so I'm glad that it's turned out okay. Because we've got a nice big blood splat here that's visible from quite far away. Well, that was exciting. Definitely not what I expected. Vital organ hit, very fresh. You went this way. Do I have a wildebeest caller? I don't think so. Blue wildebeest respond to caller number 8. Good to know for future. And there's the body. I want to get a bit away from here right now. I'll put me marker back on that. That was a lady. That was just a shot of opportunity. No more, no less. I was not expecting to have the opportunity, but she sort of stopped, so might as well take it. What's that? Is that just more jackal feed? Probably. Answer, probably. But it will do us no harm to check out. Because we know there are lions in the area. God, this stampedes though. Absolutely crazy just hearing the rumble. That's some good sound effect, even though there's maybe oh no, it's a new jackal feed zone. There's maybe a bit too much rumble for how many animals there were. Yeah, well, luckily we had the penetration. Right, Solikin does have good penetration. Good job, game. Where are we going? Oh, going this way. No, we saw a jackal. He did, of course, run the heck away. Oh wow, we've come quite far, actually. We've come nearly halfway. Facing the Stampede, Tier 1. I always forget that we have these. Harvest Blue Wildebeest and pass the harvest check. Claim reward. Any species of Class 2 Predator and pass the harvest check. Fair enough. I don't think the EXP gets me anything anymore. Because there is a level cap in this game, unlike the Angler. But also, unlike the Angler, it doesn't have a really stupid money system that's tied to XP and continual XP gains. Whoever thought that up? Total Muppet. Absolute Muppet. Right, we're getting away from the high pressure areas now. We have probably also gotten away from those wildebeest though. Really? That sounds nothing like a wildebeest. Oh. I'm also... That's not the end I was expecting to blow into. But okay. I guess. So that's how it's used. I mean, I'm not a wildebeest hunter. What would I know? Hello? Did I just hear a 50-foot footprint? Maybe not. Oh, look. Ducks. Or maybe geese. Okay. I must conclude that I did not hear a petite-foot footprint. That was definitely a footprint. Footstep even. Somewhere over there, I think. It's a bit hard to tell. There, hello. You're a blue wildebeest. Basically the same shot we did last time. Which is pleasing in a way. Obviously from much closer range this time. Oh, I could definitely have bow killed that one. I forgot I even had the bow. You Egypt Dizzy. You absolute melon. I mean, the bow, it would not have been as nice a shot and kill as we got with the gun. That's for damn sure. But I do need to get my practice in with the old bow. And especially on a map like this, get me close range shots when I can. Tell you what though, he managed to go quite far. I mean, obviously the angle wasn't spectacular, but we didn't get that wonderful of a shot on him. Honk. Bloody ducks that aren't real ducks. Are these lion tracks again? No, those are jackal tracks. Okay. Jackals have really big tracks. And that was a little squeak. But again, nothing got highlighted for me. Oh, that's the real, like, classic savannah shot there. I don't know what those trees are called, but they're the iconic ones, aren't they? Okay, we've made surprisingly good progress. We've just gone past 10 o'clock. So, despite my earlier doubts, we are moderately likely to... go into this, I suppose. But we are moderately likely to get to our final destination today. Where the hell did that corpse go? Hello? Did I walk straight past it? Oh my gosh! Hello, welcome, Fion and Raiders. It's wonderful to see you all. What a nice surprise. Oh, there's the body. Hello, darling Fion, to you too. Welcome, Species, Chance Rights, Jamie Bates, Idunny Ken, Tresney, Squid. It's wonderful to see you all. We are, against all expectations, in the middle of Africa. At night. Which is not where I expected to be today, because I expected to be playing Sonic. But we finished Sonic, and now we're here. Welcome TJ, Philson, Natalie. Oh, it's so lovely to see you all. We have just put down this wonderful little wildebeest, and I shot it, and about 5 minutes later I was like, why did I shoot that with a gun? I could totally have used that for bow practice. Oh yeah, no, that shot was actually not as great as I wanted it to be. That's fine. But you join me to success, which is always a good start. How did your stream go? How was Dinosaurs? I caught the beginning of Dinosaurs and then had to go eat and then stream. So I caught Beyond learning how to roll and getting some stone and building a house. And one or two things after that. But my memory shut to pieces. A bear ate much of their house. Oh no, I didn't know that was the thing. Oh no. That's a disaster. Also welcome to Love Angel. It's lovely to see you here. Love Angel is modelling the only emote of mine that Twitch has actually let me have. Which is very kind of them. Is it dawn? What time is it? 4:16. Okay, not quite dawn just yet. I'm gonna check the flag, and maybe we'll see whose footsteps those were. They're slacking on the approving. They are very slacking on the approving. They don't. I think they get away with it because they don't give any guidelines for how long you should expect to wait. But unless something has changed in the last 2 hours, I still have all the emotes, including the one that I uploaded at the same time as that little raw that everyone, including me, loves so much. Like all the stuff from that time is still waiting to be approved. What have we got here? Lightning bird. A little note that's been left for us. I am superstitious, yes, but there are superstitions to which I do not subscribe. One such belief is the lightning bird, a creature who sucks the blood of young women and slays men with thunder from its wings and lightning from its talons. The true identity of this mythical monster is the hammercop, an actual bird that barely weighs half a kilogram, and would never harm a human unless he tried to rob its nest, and presumably also can't conjure lightning. One positive consequence of folklore is that locals tend to keep away from them, including poachers. Well, that is, I suppose, a good side effect. Owen says, I don't see anything else. I don't know if you have to do something more if they approve them. Nah, they just sat on my little, like, management board saying pending approval. Oh, hello. Who are you? A springbok. Quite a far away springbok, and you are disappearing into the foliage as I speak. Yeah, no, that's never gonna happen, which is a shame. But, come the dawn, hopefully should come a little bit more activity. So we might start seeing more things out and about. Oh, or hear things out and about. Like that springbok right there. What class are you? You're class 3. He's nervous of me. I gotta take the shot now. Boom. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good news. Oh boy. Stampede somewhere? Maybe not. Jackal, warning call. Over there somewhere. No idea where. He probably won't come when I blow. But we'll blow anyway. Oh, you're very pretty, aren't you? Up. Right. That was he. He was over there. Jackal? Jackal, any chance you could be enticed in a Dizzywood's direction? Yes! Actually, as it turns out. No, I don't want that. I want this. Oh my god. They are very far away. Difficult to see. Oh, that's only got a maximum range of like 100, doesn't it? What have we got? A class 2 and a class 7 male. Oh, forgive me while I just sneeze a little bit there. Uh-oh, where did you go? There. Right, I want to get in this bush, probably. To try and conceal myself. Or maybe not, if I can't see anything from that bush. Which would be not ideal. Put my head up. Okay, that's a much better distance. I was zeroed incorrectly there. That was entirely my fault. God damn. I always forget this default zero is 50. Blast, 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 blast. I had a great shot there and I squandered it. Yes, if you come here for the pro plays, you're in the wrong place. Just so you're all aware. Oh, but we have a feeding zone for you, so we can come back some other time. Oh, hello. And fail some more shots. How far away are you now? 150 odd meters. Well, you might be... You might be willing to come back. If I'm super duper lucky. Because the nice thing about the air rifle... Oh, the bad thing is its range. The nice thing is it's a lot less spooky. No? No, okay. You're not interested. Well, I can't really say I blame you. Someone did shoot at you. Alright. Chesney says Fion is a reference for pro plays. Fion is fine. My only comment on Fion's gameplay is I feel like you could definitely be more ambitious. You have high standards. You should do. You should do. No, okay. Doggies are not coming back. More ambitious? I feel like there are shots that you could take and you don't take. You sit and have a a little look, maybe for just a shade too long, which is something I'm definitely guilty of as well. The number of times that I've like nearly shot something and been a second too slow or whatever. But you know, sometimes I sort of I think, go on, shoot it, go on, shoot it, go on, shoot it, and you don't shoot it. That might also be my taste for more exciting gameplay, though. It's obviously. Oh, hello. Who are you? More springboks. How far away? 200 odd meters. Class 1, class. Difficulty 1, difficulty 2. Okay, we'll go have a wander over that way then. Boop. Down. Springboks. Class 3, I need the Solican. Mine just says, not like the silly Zoe person. Don't trust her to do good game, that one. Oh dear. It's a good job you didn't see me doing Sonic then, because that was true disaster gameplay. Me trying to do like a proper running game. Oh, I didn't realize, but the spot counter in the top right. Hello, do I hear footprints? Maybe not. Maybe I only hear my own footsteps. Yeah, the spot counter actually continues to tick down distance as you approach, which is nice. Right, you're what, about 180 meters? According to my binocs. I don't want to get too low, so I might take it from here. Okay. Whoop-a-dee-doo. Whoop-a-dee-doo. Okay, hang on. That's the wrong gun. That's the wrong gun. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Did I shoot anything there? Probably not. I started talking about pro plays, and now I've become completely incompetent, apparently. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah. We know. You're spooked. There's some idiot firing guns really badly. Oh, you aren't spooked though. You're chill. Nope. You're bouncing. I don't think I can hit you while you're bouncing. What a disaster. What a series of disasters. And you can stop laughing at me as well, ducks. Wherever you are. I can't see you. Do I have a springbok caller? Gemsbok. Springbok. It does sound like I'm playing a recording of someone being murdered, but apparently Springbok like that. Although, probably not enough to come back and give me another go. Right, it's probably... Is it light enough for me to change over to the other binoculars? Gonna go with no, not quite yet. There's a jackal over there somewhere. Anyone else around? If I head too far off in this direction. Come on. Animals? No, no animals. No one's interested. No one's interested. Okay. let's turn back to the old... Well, we're going northwest, I guess, from here. That's the way the wind is directing us. So we're heading sort of up that way. Through this lovely valley. Is there anyone in the lovely valley? We can't see. We can't see if there are. Ducks, where are you? Show yourselves. Make yourselves known. I've got an air rifle with your name on it. It's not even the right gun to shoot you with. Because I was supposed to bring the wasp and I didn't. Right, this must be bright enough to use the binoculars. There we go, torch off. Tracks will show up. Apparently, whatever the last thing I spotted has been through this way. Do I know what that is? Might be a side-striped jackal. Wait, hang on, what? Did I hit something over here? I did! I did hit something over here. And it died. Huh. That was a lucky notice. I didn't think I'd hit anything. I don't know what I hit it with. I don't think I hit it with the air rifle. It's fine, we're back on the track of making pro plays again. Anything over there? I don't think so. Alright, now. He's done the classic sneaky thing of doubling back on himself. Which way is he gone? He's gone this way. Do-do-do. Hello, who's that? It's a mating call. Very far away mating call, judging by the fact... God, I hate the noise that thing makes. Judging by the fact that I didn't hear him. But maybe he's just shy. You never know. Oh, hello. There's a moderately good view over here. Is there anything out there? Answer. No. We do have a little sleepy spot here, which would be nice to add to our map. Tell me your secrets, tell me your identity. This is a springbok map zone. How convenient. And when was that? That was until 4 AM. So they finished napping now, they've woken up with the morning. And they may even be some of the springboks that we saw. You never know. Anyone on the far side of this little valley? Anybody over there? Hello, who's that? That's the old jackal again. Still looking for lady jackals, which we can't provide him with, but we can pretend to be food. We're under 25% on the blood. Oh, I was about to say, so the body must be close. The body is close. So over there. If not, where do we head from here? Probably more or less some in this direction. Hello, who's that? Hello? I hear you, I do not see you. You're probably another springbok. Let me stick myself in this tree and let you come to me, maybe, instead of me going to you. Hello? You're over here somewhere. Just waiting for you to stick your head out. I should check I've got the right arrows in my bow, in case I want to take a bow shot. Not the small arrows in my bow. Hello? There. Okay, you're 50-ish meters. That's a tough distance. Get a bow kill at. I'm better at sort of 20-ish meters, to be honest. We'll give it a go. No, I missed. But he didn't spook. So we might get the chance to try again. Got him! Right. We'll pick up your friend. We missed a vital organ. We're a bit low, that's fine. Okay, is this another sleep zone? It's the same one. This is the same one. Which way did you go? Which way did you go? Did you go over here? Yes. Is it on that hill? Do I go too far away? No, but there's someone still nearby. Several someone's still nearby, actually. Hello there? Hello? I don't exactly know where you are. But you're close. There, hello. Think, got another one. Alright. Well, mark you on the map so that we know where to come back to. We'll finish for tracking this one down. Apparently we only got low bleed rate on this, which is a shame. I'll grab... grab that blood just so I know where it is. Can I... No, okay. That's the best I can do, apparently. Not another one, surely. Hello? Somebody else around here wants to get pinged with a bow? I won't mind. Promise. I need the practice. No, maybe not. No, okay, that's fine. We'll keep going. Alright, under 50% already. I feel like I can definitely still hear footsteps. Hello? Is that a body? That is a body. Fantastic news. That jackal is still in the area and looking for other jackals. Oh, and even better news, the other one that we shot also came this way. That's just Christmas. Oh, look, it only got that far. Alright, trophy number 1. Silver. Not the best shot I've ever made. But it did the job. Are we on the road? We are on the road. Okay. There may even be a house nearby. If we're extra lucky. Let's put a little marker in it. See what that is. And body number, I think this is technically 3 out of the ones that we took the bow. And okay, not quite sure how I managed to hit those organs with that shot, but no complaints. Anyone over there? Let's look at that distance. Who else has been to this way? More springboks? Mayhap? More springboks indeed. In fact, it may even be worth blowing for them again. I don't think we're super likely to get any. But you never know. Oh, okay, the morning is particularly pretty. That when I get a good vantage point, I might want to take a snap of that. If I get a good vantage point. Who's this? Is this that bloody jackal again? It is. Right. Come on. Anyone nearby? No, and we're at sort of an awkward bit of the hill. Where most of what we can see, that's a rock, isn't in render distance. Okay, maybe this isn't a house. But we'll find out what it is anyway. Can hardly hurt. That's a bush. That's a rock. Oh. No, that's a flagpole. This is a house. Okay. Oh, this might be a good shot. With the old camera. Oh, hello! Some 300 meter odd distance springboks. They might be tricky, but we gotta pick this up first. So that we can walk back here. I don't know what this is. It's just a little shack made of stones. No? No? Oh, it's the facilities. I see. How far away is that? More than a kilometer. We definitely can't see that far. I'm gonna stand up here so I can claim this. And do a little bit of my touristing. Because I can't resist. Gentle drumbeat in the background. See if we can shoot more of these springboks. It's a good job. So I promised at the start not to hunt any feral pigs today, and we've not seen any to hunt. So it's going to be a fairly easy promise to keep, I should think. How far away? 300 odd meters. It's about the limit of the Solican. However, my skill limit may be closer than that still. I also don't want to fall off of this hill and die. Let's find a good spot. Take some more holiday snaps. That looks like a good picture there. And maybe there. There we go. Of course, I did take that while walking, which for a real life picture would just result in a horrible blurry mess. Okay, there we go. About 300 meters. What have we got? 30 to 34, 34 to 38. That's bush. Okay. There's one, I think, in that bush that I can't get to. From here. Nothing else in between us. So. Oh, Jeebus! Well, apparently there's a springbok down here somewhere. Ah, there you are. Hello. You're a class 4. Not a class 4, a difficulty 4. That's much more what we want. You're what, 180 odd meters? I wonder how close I can get before you dip out of view. Because you're, I guess, probably going to be gold. Probably about here. That's near enough to 150 meters. I'm happy to take the shot from here. Oh, I wish it didn't pull the scope away so you can't bloomin' see. I have absolutely no idea if I've hit it. At all. Oh. And I can no longer see or use my binoculars. There we go. That was a weird bug. I don't think I've killed you. Oh, no, okay, you have gone down. Well, it remains to be seen how good the shot was. But we have taken it down. Now, the blood will be around there somewhere. Is that blood? That's blood, there we go. It's not lots of blood, so it wasn't a very good shot. I hadn't realised quite, but we've transitioned over to quite a green bit. No organs hit, god damn it. I was using the correct zeroing. Just not a very good shot. Okay. Where did you go? Where did you go? Yeah, blood. Below the blood. Already below 75%. So it's not that bad. Anyway, we're not going to be following this thing for hours. Hello? Who's that? Another springbok. Quite far away. Far enough away that I do not suspect he'll still be around when I'm ready to come back for him. This is the ended one. Given our success rate at taking long distance shots so far anyway, well actually even taking medium distance shots, let's be honest, it would probably be a fool's errand to try. We are coming kind of close to where that zone was though, so if they're still hanging around, they might be a good place to move on to next. They are, who knows, somewhere. Let's go back into the map, hang on. They were down there, down there. Oh, come on, little springbok. Hurry up and... Well, that means sound rude. Hurry up and drop dead. Right. Come on. Can't be far. Not far. Lead rate is now very low. Oh, you really are going to make me work with this. There we go, there's the body. Hallelujah. How are we doing for hunting pressure? We can double back and see if there's some people still there. Where are we? We're in Tingwenyeni. We've got horrible tall grass. Did you collapse in the middle of the tall grass? Oh, you did. I would have never found you if I was a real hunter. Where did we hit you? Ah, we hit you sort of from the back, which is where most of our troubles began. Now, more springbok came this way. And maybe some down here if I can ever get through this horrible grass. Where are you at? There you at. There's a level 2. Are there any others? Is it just you? Okay, well. You know how they say safety in numbers? Well, as there's only one of you. Oh, blimey. Oh look, you did have friends. I suppose any of your friends are going to stop for me, are they? No. Okay. I was quite happy with that shot. For the first time in a while. Oh, wow, yeah, you really didn't get far. I should have been happy with that shot, blimey. Confirmed trophy. Nice, we managed to go through several organs without hitting them. But, we got you in the lung. Marvellous. Okay. You wanna identify that core for me, game? No? I gotta find out who made it myself, do I? You, probably. Well, scrub hair. Just right for a scrub huntsman. Seeing as I don't have the correct weapon for you anyway, it's probably not super overkill if I use the silicon. You do, however, have to stop. I forgot. It did not stop. It did not stop at all. Never mind. Where are we headed next? Wind's now blowing northwest, which means our ideal path is this way, which I don't want to go, so I'm gonna go that way instead. And maybe we will end up be a lookout point. 700 meters, 12-ish minutes of stream I was intending to go for. Might not get there. Well, seeing as I just fired the loudest gun in the world, actually, we won't meet any animals for a while. Is this all springbok feeding? It probably is. Yeah. Just double check no one's sneaking back into the valley behind me. Okay. Up and over the hill onto new and better heights. Oh, it's actually going to be quite a lot of heights from here on up, isn't it? Got to cross 2 contour lines and a road. Did I hear a foot? Yes, I did hear a footstep. What are you? No, that's a shadow. Blast! The cloud passing in front of the sun. They don't make footsteps. No, that was definitely a footstep. Hello? Oh my god, you were right there. Well, I totally didn't even notice you. That was a rubbish shot. That was an atrocious shot. Keep running after it. It'll go down eventually, or I'll lose sight of it and have to follow it for a year. One of the two. Hello. God, is that what you sound like? Well, I suppose it's better than the foxes, what sounds like a beast from hell coming to send me to an early grave. I don't think that's going to kill it, is it? Blast. Blast, blast, blast. I need to find that archery range and then use it until I'm actually competent. That's what I need. On the one hand, following him is unproductive time. On the other hand, if he does go down, I'll know it from the map, and then I will want to have followed him. Plus, I suppose if he stops, I might be able to get a Solican shot. There was actually 0 point in me doing that, was there? Because even if a jackal does follow me into the grass, I'll never be able to shoot it. Okay. You were still running when you reached this point, were you? That's annoying of you. It means I probably won't catch up with you. Take a pot shot. And I don't think you're gonna die. So... 7 minutes left. Let's turn our attention back to the direction we were sort of trying to go in. Maybe I'll go on a jog. 600 meters is quite a long way though. Oh, I'm so indecisive, if you can tell. Come on, little jackal, where are you? I think that came from over here, didn't it? I don't see you. Oh, that's a weird little shadow. That's just where I've not quite been in that area to discover it. Oh, blast. I think I spooked you. If not, I spooked someone. Get in the tree, get in the tree. Get in the tree. There's someone nearby. I don't know who it is. Probably not properly hidden in this tree. Come on. Yep. Yep. That's me. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do that one. Come on out. Little doggy thing. There. No, 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 no. Ah. Ah, there we go. That was me being too slow again. What's the chances I can catch him down in the valley? Basically none. No. No, I'm never going to see him down there. No dither. Oh, dither and dot. Oh, hello. Tell a lie. Maybe. Don't stay behind the tree. Come out. Okay, fine. Don't come out. I think that was the right way. No, I don't. No, I haven't hit him. And I used the wrong gun anyway. So even if I have hit him, I'll have wrecked the corpse. Oh, we're not doing well here today, are we? It's probably best that I do wrap up soon then. Right. No, it was here. Don't think there's going to be any blood. There he is. Nope, wrong gun again. That was too slow. Too slow and wrong gun again, because I got the bow out. I'll give him a last blow. You have to be bloomin' stupid to come for it. Ah! Okay, well, I mean, first gemsbok and first lion, still not bad. Still not bad for stream. Plus 8 billion springbok, apparently. I can't complain. I can't complain at all. Let's head up this hill. Sit at the top of this hill. Let's see who made that. See if that's someone we can end on a high note with. Little springbok? That little springbok, you want to come to me? Come on. We're nearly at the end. Oh, you are further away than I expected you to be. You over there somewhere? Somewhere? Maybe? I'm not gonna lie, there's not very many places for you to hide over there. Oh, hello. Gotcha. Alright. There we go. One last little deer to end the stream with. I actually know if they are deer. Oh, hello. You had a whole bunch of friends. Anyway. Alright, silver. Good double long shot. I'm surprised that dropped you quite as quickly as it did. Anyway. Yeah, so on that, with that nice little kill there, it's time for us to end. So I want to say a big thanks to everyone for stopping by. Massive thanks to Fionn for the raid. It's always lovely to see raiders, and I'm slowly getting less scared of you every time you come by, I promise. Oh, I forgot to do the shout out thing because I'm a bad individual when you arrived, Fionn, and now everyone will have left, for which I'm very sorry. We'll be going off on a little raid to kind of spread the raid love along, so do stick around. But if you're here for the first time, my name has been Dizzy. You can always drop a follow if you're watching this live with me on Twitch, or if you're stumbling upon the VOD of this, you can drop a like and maybe consider subscribing if you're watching this on YouTube. I'll be back tomorrow at midday, which is my normal streaming slot. I do midday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, sometimes Saturday, and then an evening slot on Thursdays. Tomorrow, I don't think I have a game lined up for tomorrow. No, I do. It's Strange Horticulture, so a sort of a plant mystery puzzle game, which is quite nice. I adore it. It's the first thing I ever streamed. Where are we? Alright. Until then, yes, I need to send you on the way to a little raid. So let's have a look and see who's live right now. Ginny is live. Who else is live? Zozo Horror Show is live. Let's send you on to Ginny. Why not? Let's see if I can spell this properly. There we go. Yeah, so be good when I send you off. Give them all of your love, as always. I hope you've enjoyed being here tonight. And I will see you all next time. Ta-ra! Bye, everyone. Bye.